Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSixStudios. Today in this video, I'm going to go and show you how to increase the storage capacity of your PlayStation 5 so you can download more games. So let's go ahead and jump into the video right now. So in my hand right now is a Samsung 980 Pro, a SSD that has a 1 terabyte capacity inside a heatsink. So this outer shell, which will keep it cooler and more efficient when it's operating in the PlayStation 5. So with this installed, I will be able to download more games on my PlayStation 5. And it's very easy to install. Now some of these SSDs, the cheaper ones could be around 130, 140 bucks right now. This one I paid 180 for in 2022. So now let's go ahead and install it. So if you have the disk drive version of the PlayStation 5, flip it upside down so this is facing upwards and go to the side with the buttons. Or go ahead and locate the side without the PlayStation symbol on the cover. Then find this edge right here opposite of the buttons, the eject and the power buttons. Then lift up with your hand and then push towards you in this direction and it will lift off the cover. And you'll hear like a small snap. Boom. And the cover will come off pretty easily. And just set that to the side. And here we can see our SSD expansion bay located here. And we will need a small screwdriver. Now when taking off the expansion bay screw, make sure it doesn't fall inside the fan right here. So be very careful. So this will come off. And the cool thing about this screw is it has the PlayStation symbols on it. So you can see the X, the square, the O, the triangle. And then let's put that to the side. And this cover will come off pretty easily. And I already have an SSD installed in here. This is just a standard 980. And I was seeing if this would work, even though it's a Generation 3. And it's recommended that you have a Generation 4 or above SSD. Otherwise, it won't work in the PlayStation 5. So I was just seeing if this would work, and this is what it would look like if it doesn't have a heatsink on, just like this. So it's pretty small. It's like a stick of gum. And you're going to have this small little piece right here, and your SSD will sit on top of this, so you're going to have to measure it out. It goes from 30 all the way up to 110, and the SSD I have is 80. So I'm going to place it right there. So it's already in the heatsink, and you can see the difference between the SSD and the heatsink. It makes it quite a bit bigger. Now the heatsink will only cost you about 15 bucks off of Amazon. And one thing you want to be aware about is how large the heatsink is, because this isn't a huge area. Sometimes it might be too large and it won't fit in the PlayStation. So just be aware of that. So once you have this measured out, go ahead and slot the SSD in here and just fit it in right here. And then you're going to have to push it towards you just a little bit to make it fit. Boom. So I just heard it snap in there. So once you go ahead and install your SSD to your PlayStation and you plug it in, it's going to immediately ask you to format your SSD. And the PlayStation will guide you through that process. And then you can start transferring games to it immediately or downloading games to it. And this will effectively double the storage capacity of your PlayStation 5. So you can download more games and start playing. Now let's put this last screw in here and we should be good to go. Now putting the cover back on is relatively easy as well. Instead of pushing towards you this time, you are going to have to push away from you and push down, and it will snap in just like that, and you'll be good to go. So this process in total should only take you about 10 minutes to get the SSD installed and then format it and then transfer a few games over to it. So hopefully this video did indeed help you out. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech help videos coming up next on YourSixStudios.